Alright, so we're going to be looking at Old today. This is a character that can be sneaky, or sneakily, one of the harder characters to win with some consistency. However, I kind of take a different approach to this character than I think most people do, and it's brought me a lot of success. You know, I can't remember the last time I lost with Old using this strategy, which is essentially to use elemental weapons. It's not something you typically think of, and usually the advice you're going to get with Old is either going to be something along the lines of use engineering or use some sort of AoE weapon like shotgun or maybe some explosives. But to me, those strategies only really capitalize on the small map size. To me, that's just so-so. Like, for consistency, I really want to try to make the character largely positive, you know what I mean? It's a kind of weird character because there's not necessarily a whole lot you can do with these attributes, right? Minus 25% enemy speed, that's a huge enemy speed debuff. Plus 10 harvesting, we'll get back to that later. Minus 33% map size, that's the thing that most people focus on with Old, to try to maximize some benefit there. And then minus 10% enemies, that's another thing I want to keep in mind. And then minus 10% of your own speed. So really, to me, when I think of elemental weapons, there's a lot of them that actually already capitalize on the map size. But we're not going to start with one that actually cares about that. We're hoping to just pick something up later that works with that. But we actually don't care about that too much. Really, what I'd want to do is I want to focus on the fact that there's minus 10% enemies, because that's just a pretty big economic hit, right? Even if it doesn't seem like a lot, we're working with 90% the materials, more or less, than we normally would, and that is not going to be offset by just having 10 harvesting. So the reason I bring that up is we do start with 10 harvesting, and what I really want to do is to make sure that I kickstart that so that I'm actually getting some sort of way to economically keep up with what you normally need to do to win a game. That's why what we're going to do is we're going to start with Taser. Now, it's not going to be great in the first wave or two, but that's fine because we don't really care about that. What we care about is Taser will naturally give us some harvesting on top of the harvesting that we already get, so that we can get that percentage increase going earlier. And then from there, we're really just looking to pick up any sort of elemental weapons to supplement the Taser. The most common one is going to be Lightning Shiv, and you really don't need anything else. Tasers plus Lightning Shiv will definitely do very fine for you in the game. And we're looking to just pick up any sort of greedy stuff early and kind of go from there. And the fact that the enemies are already at minus 25% speed is actually low-key really nice with a Taser, because it's like they take their time in getting to you, and then they also basically get slowed to a complete stop with the Taser, so it's really hard for the enemies to actually make it to you with the Taser. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do it here. So this is a pretty standard start. There's really, I wouldn't go for the tree. It's going to take too many shots with this single Taser. Yeah, wave 1 is just not that good, but that's okay. We don't care about that too much. We still got 56 bucks, so it doesn't really matter. Now, I'm going to take elemental damage here, because one thing I will say is you don't want to get stuck without it. Even though, like I did say, we want some greedy stuff, so maybe like luck could fit into that, but I definitely won't pass up the opportunity to get some elemental damage. Now, so we'll take any tasers that come our way. I'd be open to locking the propeller hat, because luck is a little bit hard to come by early since you don't really want the duck. You don't want to lose elemental damage. Now, a quick note on the wand. Wand is not an incredible weapon. It's very low on the priority of what I want to add. I will only add a wand if it's like pretty late game, like closer to wave 10, and I just haven't found any other elemental weapons. And even then, I'm only going to add one of them, just to give me some sort of a long-ranged option, but I'm really avoiding wand if at all possible. It's not that good. Just get as many tasers as we can here. And if I see a lightning shiv, I would lock that in. Yeah, we can lock bag. That's fine. We got the luck to go along with it. Now that we got 3 of these, we can kill the trees. And just to look, we already got up to 21 harvesting, so that's pretty nice. We're going to be getting some economy here just by nature of simply having these tasers. Out of these, take HP. Out of these, take attack speed over the harvesting, I think, just because it is blue. Let's keep looking for tasers since it's the first 2 waves. We want to get weapons. Okay, we'll take those. If we can find a shiv, that would be great. I'm actually going to spend $5 just to roll one more weapon here. Alright. It was worth it to try to find the shiv. The earlier we can find one, the better. That way they start showing up more. Now, there are some runs where you just don't find any other elemental. It'll be rare, especially if you can get some luck. It should be very rare, but there are some rare times you'll get stuck with only tasers, and those runs are not going to be the greatest, but that should be very far and few in between. And they're still going to be winnable. But yeah, ideally we'll find like a lightning shiv, flamethrower, even like, you know, thunder sword, nuke launcher. The higher tier stuff is obviously good to find as well. So we're already going to get 10 luck here. I think speed could be good, armor could be good. I'm going to go speed for now. Sharp bullet is not untakeable either with taser. That's this is shaping up to be a run where, like, hey, maybe we just get stuck with full taser. If we have full taser, then sharp bullet is not horrible there. I actually will take that, I think. I'll lock it here. Roll one more time. Yeah, I think that's fine. And even if we get something like a flamethrower or lightning shiv, it's not too bad to have those pierce. Keep in mind the lightning shiv, it wouldn't be that relevant, but it does mean the final projectile would pierce through its target. Or the final bounce of the projectile. But as you can see right here, sharp bullet would be helping us a lot. You know, if it's not going to give us lightning shiv and all that, then at least we have the sharp bullet as a backup plan. We don't have any regen or lifesteal, so this is a little bit risky, but wave 5 is not particularly hard. I think I can take this. Take the elemental damage, take the attack speed. Take that. Just have to look out for the charging enemies and hopefully get some plants before then. But we do have 10 luck, so ideally we would get some of that. Cute monkey also helps with some regenerative issues. Weird food we'll take, since we do need to get that health up. I'm doing a lot just to deal with this weird ghost, but you know what? I'm there for it. So as you can see, I'm trying to illustrate it here, but these taser projectiles pierce now that I have the sharp bullet. Granted, they don't do a lot of damage on the pierce, but they're at least slowing the enemy back there, which is something, you know. Now, I'd just like to point out, this is, I'll take harvesting here. Peaceful Bee is always fine. Fuel tank's great. Usually I would have liked to have picked up a shiv by now. Okay, there's a shiv. We'll still take it. Speaking, you will receive, I guess. We don't really need the snail, but it's pretty cheap and it's a unique, and I believe it's tagged for old. Maybe it's not. Either way, I'm just going to buy it to get it out of the pool, and it has an okay effect. I mean, they're already at 25% reduction. Why not add 5 more, right? So having the shiv is nice, even though it's just one right now. At least now we have it, so theoretically the shops will give us more shivs because we have one. And even just having the one right now is helping a little bit clear these enemies out more than I could if I only had the tasers. But definitely we want more shivs. Those are going to help a lot with the AoE problems here. Take that. Take the armor here. Lifesteal we could take. I don't think I want it at the moment. I think I'll just re-roll this. I don't mind crit chance. We can start building crit, yeah. Because we are going to have shivs. Won't take the ghost here. Mutation's a pretty bad way to get elemental damage. We will not do that. Could maybe do the black belt, but... Alright, shiv, we love it. So, enemy already has 30%, or what is it? We're at, yeah, 30% reduction when you factor in the, snail. I think we're fine to take an alien baby. That's gonna give us almost a, I don't know, 33% increase to our health there. So I'm there for it. I should also mention, it is not a horrible character to take the the engineering elemental book or whatever it's called. You know, it's not... I definitely don't mind it if I somehow get it early. But I'm not going to start taking engineering stuff just on speculation of that. So already with the upgraded shiv, we're doing a lot better now. And this wave 7 is very easy with old because the eggs just are not going to have a chance to do much here. It's very easy for me to spot them and take them out. That guy spawned in the last 5 seconds, that's fine. We still take him out. Guess we can take that. Elemental damage, pretty much always beeline it for that. Let's go, so we could take 1 tier 3 shiv or 2 tier 2s. Let's go with 2 tier 2s. Now, Ugly Tooth, we did take the alien baby, so I don't mind taking it. Plus, again, I think we're tagged for it, so I think we just take it so we stop seeing it in the shops. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm not 100% sure on that. I still want to upgrade my tasers. Piggy bank early. I don't think so. I don't really want to hold gold, but that is another way we could skyrocket our economy if we really wanted to. I mean, maybe. We already got 53 harvesting, but we don't have gentle alien or anything like that. It's also a cheap peacock. I think I will lock both these, actually. You know, Wave 9, I don't need to buy anything into it. I'm already able to kill Wave 9 with my current setup pretty easily. So I could take the piggy bank and the peacock into 9. And maybe even on 10 I could hold the gold. We could just maybe say, try to go up to like 300 gold. And have 300 gold be our threshold of stuff that I'm allowed to buy down to with a piggy bank. Loot alien. You can tell we definitely do pretty good damage already. We're taking out loot aliens pretty quickly, which, you know, is not too bad. Take that. Oh, another one of those. Nice. 3 elemental damage. I think we still keep taking it. It's another shiv. Do we want to go to 3 shivs and 3 tasers? I think so. And then we'll just get more out of that. Oh, I was supposed to save some money, wasn't I? You know, let's go ahead and do that. We'll lock these. I should have probably saved a little bit more there. Oops, but that's fine. We will start doing that after this wave. I love, yeah. See, I'm not the best. I literally bought the piggy bank and immediately forgot about it, like a second later. But I'll try to remember it going forward. So I'll try to get to that $300 threshold and just never go below it. That way I'm getting $60 a turn. That's worth the $80 or whatever that I bought it. But it still allows me to buy stuff. I could be even more greedy with it, I guess. We'll see. We'll just see how we feel about the shops. If the shops are bad, then I'll just use that as justification to hold on to a bunch of gold, maybe. Take some percent damage since we are a little low on it. I'll take some more luck since we didn't really get any. These I don't like. I go crit or percent damage here. Let's go percent now. I don't have a whole lot of reason to necessarily have crit at the moment. Armor or speed? Let's go armor, I think, because I don't really have any sustain, and I'm not... Like, these are basically my sustain options. Could take metal detector as well. I mean, it's early enough that it'll be positive, and it gives me some luck. I lose some damage, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll just buy these, and I'll roll once. I'll lock that, and not take anything else. We got a Horde on 11, so I don't know that I can be too greedy right now with the piggy bank, because keep in mind that Horde is usually the easiest thing to face rather than elites. However, I think there's an exception to be made for Wave 11 Horde. I think that Wave 11 Horde is actually harder than most Wave 11 elites, other than maybe a Croc or a Mother. But yeah, just dealing with the mummies and a Horde is actually pretty hard. So we may want to just buy down this next shop here, if the shop is good. I mean, my power level's decent right now. I did pick up a lot of elemental damage, and I do have some shivs, so like maybe I am fine into the Horde. We'll just have to see. I got a lot of money, so I could do a lot with it. Take armor over the HP here, I think. There is elemental damage, but we're actually pretty fine on it. Yeah, I'll take the armor. Alright, take the coupon first. Little Frog. I don't think I'll actually take Little Frog. I'm not a huge fan. Okay, this will take. That will take. That will take. And we'll take this. And maybe call that good. We definitely do not need a wand on this run. We've got 3 shivs. We're good to go. So far, so good. Mainly just keep an eye on the mummies. Don't let them get too out of control. Don't want them to walk on top of you. Everything else should just sort of die to the plethora of projectiles I have going on. There's a loot alien, nice. I want to try to get those materials if I can. Keep in mind we gain HP theoretically from picking them up, so it's okay to dive in for them. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I mean, like I said, to me the hardest Horde is always wave 11, so the fact that we dealt with it pretty easily is a good sign. Could take the purple health here or more luck. Actually, probably take the health here. Okay, there's a flamethrower. Honestly, I don't know if we even need it. It's okay. It does give me a reason to pick up like lifesteal, for example. So maybe we could take it, but honestly, I'm going to be doing quite a lot of damage with what I already have. I don't think I take it. It's weird. I would say this. You usually want to take flamethrower, but we could take a bandana. I don't know that I even need the bandana, to be honest. Like, I feel like we're doing so well with what we already have. I don't know. Maybe I take this. It is a lot of, like, just nice damage to have. Opens up lifesteal. The thing is, what I've noticed on my runs lately is, like, my tasers and shivs just do a lot more damage than the flamethrower. I'm gonna play around with not taking it, but I would say just in the spirit of the guide, probably just take it there. It's fine to take. It's never wrong to take it. I'm just trying to be a little greedy here, and maybe just show a run where you don't use flamethrower. Okay, eye surgery. We go immediately into the eye surgery. That definitely would have been worth the flamethrower, knowing that eye surgery immediately came up, but that's fine. We got the fairy, so actually our HP regen just spiked to 15. We don't need lifesteal then anyway, so I'm still fine with this. Take the leather vest. I suppose I could take the head injury. Oh, right, we need to hold some gold. Whoops. Well, at least I didn't go all the way down to 0, but should have stayed at 300. It's okay. At the end of the day, we're still at least positive on the piggy bank. We're just not doing as well with it as we could have. You can tell I'm not really a piggy bank player. I don't have the self-discipline or memory to use it that well. But we'll try. We'll try. Pretty easy wave too, so I mean, there's no way it would have been harder than the Horde that we just faced, so like I really could have just not bought anything. But the shops were like pretty good, which just had me seeing green, I guess. Ooh, jetpack. Nice. I think we got enough speed, but I guess I'll take more. Nah, let's take elemental damage. Don't really need whetstone. Baby elephant, we got 31 luck, I guess we take it. Never mind a baby gecko. Oh, we'll definitely take the shiv. Now we could go down to the 2 tasers and 4 shivs. Or we could just make a tier 4 shiv. I mean, tier 4 shiv is pretty good. Let's just do that. I'll roll one more time. We really don't need a wandering butt when we have the tasers and all of this speed. And I really don't need an alien baby at this point either. I think we'll just hold the gold here and go. Where's the enemies, yo? Yeah, like I said, the shiv. And honestly, if you're not, if you're just trying to beat wave 20 and you're not going to go endless, I would even say that shiv outperforms Thunder Sword. To me, Thunder Sword doesn't really I wouldn't even buy it if I have Shiv, to be honest. I would only take it if I plan on going endless, which I don't. We're just going to try to beat the 20th wave here. You know, do a standard run, shall we say. Oh, and you know what? Just in case, I know every now and then there might be questions about these. Where is the... maybe I can't get to it from here, but there's like the difficulty sliders. If I can remember, I'll be sure to verify at the end that I'm, or, you know, prove that I'm not on like some lower difficulty slider. I don't know that I'll take Finn. Who am I kidding? I'll take it. We do have their cycling thing, so probably won't, yeah. HP or more damage? Let's do more damage. We can do Pumpkin since we technically have Pierce. We have a Horde on 14, so another Horde. Take the bait. Maybe I'll have 400 be my new threshold for Piggy Bank. I'm there for it. Because Wave 14 Horde is not hard. It's arguably easier than the non-Horde variant, because I believe it means that, and again, don't quote me on this, but I believe it means that less of the bullet dudes spawn. Not that they're hard for this build anyway. Like, this build absolutely crushes this wave, a wave that can often be hard for a lot of characters. You know, combine the small map with the fact that these shivs just delete the entire map, essentially, like, really, this is just not a hard wave for us no matter what. And I don't know, it's a weird run because we haven't actually faced any elites, but I find this is super good against elites. You know, the elites have massively reduced movement, and it's just pretty easy to deal with elites when you know, there's some reduced enemies, but just the, you know, the map being what it is and enemies being so slow. Alright, recycle that. Perhaps I will take crit chance here. Take percent damage. Take that just so I stop seeing it. Take that because it's cheap. Take that. I don't know that I take a tier 1 taser. I think we can do better than that. None of that. Maybe we'll go down to 500 here. You know what? Let's go to 700. Like that's an example of like, I feel like this shop kind of sucks, so I'm just gonna make huge piggy bank bucks there. Now, obviously, another really good elemental weapon to get, if you can find it, is nuclear launcher. That will delete. So if you can also get like improved explosion size, you're deleting like a portion of the map every time it fires, and it does a lot of damage with an elemental build. But honestly, most of my runs just end up with Shiv. Just shivs and tasers is absolutely enough to get you there. We don't have like tentacle or hunting trophies, so I'm thinking maybe the percent damage is better than crit here. Honestly, I could probably cap my max HP, but I don't think there's really any point. Okay, now we have reasons to take crit. So if we see any crit, we'll be on the lookout for it. And on that note, I'm not going to take the metal. Take the lure. I guess we can take scared sausage. Tier 3 wand isn't horrible either, honestly. But I will not take it. I think 700 is my new threshold. I think I'm down with 700. As you can see, it's just a very easy run. Have I ever had any problems at all this run? No. So, I think it's pretty solid. I do think Elemental is the way to go with Old. So, if you are having trouble getting that D5 win with Old, give Elemental a shot. Now, obviously, if you don't run Elemental that much, there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve on what you want to look for, but generally just, you know, there's a lot of good Elemental items, you know, stuff like that fuel tank, 4 elemental damage with really no downside to your character is incredible value, you know. A little late for that Gentle Island, but we'll take it. Lucky Charm. It's also a little late for luck, but honestly, I'm there for it. Now that we got all this luck, why not take a Cyber Ball, right? I'm just taking stuff because I got all this money. Strange Book. It's very late for that, but I feel like on the principle alone, I'm going to buy it. I guess I'll take that. Really late coupon. Oh, definitely taking that Shiv. So let's go down to 2 tasers. Oh, and I guess we'll just end it at 500 there. I guess 500 gets you 100. Makes sense. Just clearing out the enemies literally don't have time to survive. The map is just cleared the entire time. That's how powerful we are. Another, you'll notice I don't know if I touched on it, but I like to pick up a lot of speed on Old because even though you start with a -10 speed, you know, now that we're down to 2 tasers, maybe I will take this. But yeah, speed, maybe I take speed over luck here. I don't know. I think I still take luck. But, you know, on that note, okay, we can take turret, why not? We got 38 engineering now. But yeah, basically, so we got an elite here. I'm not afraid at all of it, to be honest. Roll one more time. Lock that. Get some piggy bank value. But yeah, the fact that the enemies have such reduced speed means that you can really, you know, you benefit quite a lot from speed because you're just going to be running circles around them. So I quite enjoy taking speed on this character. I should probably try to dodge the elite. That might be something I should do. Alright, let's get in range to do some damage here. I don't necessarily have to kill the elite, but we might as well. It's pretty easy too. You just sit here and he'll act as a conduit for all the lightning, so you don't even have to worry about the other enemies on the map. Alright, that's taken care of. Now I wish I would have took that earlier turret. Could have had another engineering payoff. Pretty late for that. Never too late for that. Definitely not taking that. Eh. Hey, there's engineering. I guess we take it? I don't know. Okay, I'll take another one of them. More of that. Tentacle, okay. Take some health. Take some of that. That's a very late bag, I don't think so. Cyclops Worm, definitely. Don't want wheat. Wings, we do lose elemental damage, but I don't know, it's still like pretty good. But I don't know, maybe I just won't take it here since it does lose elemental damage, even though I got 40 of it. It's a lot of speed and it's a lot of range. We don't need it though. But I'm not opposed to taking wings on an elemental build. I just don't think I need it on this particular one. So we're almost to 20. On 20, we may as well spend all the money. I think another thing that is good about the elemental build on the small map is like the shivs actually, you know, they're very fast projectile, but I think it's hard for me to really know for sure, but I think that the small map makes them that much more powerful. That's just what my observation is. That may or may not be true, but to me it seems like it just clears out the maps really fast with these lightning projectiles. $69, nice. Attack speed, we actually are pretty low on that. I mean, I really don't need another one of these. There's hardly any enemies on the map in the final battle. Plank is also something you can take, by the way. Like, if I never found Shiv, Plank is absolutely something I would take. You know, it's doing pretty good AoE damage. Take that. I could probably do Triangle of Power. I'm not really planning on getting hit that much. Keyword plan. Now, Taser for killing the bosses is arguably actually better than the Shiv, so let's go back to 3 and 3 here. I don't mind that. Take one of them, just because. And I don't think we want the wand. I don't mind some more damage. The flamethrower also is not particularly great at killing bosses, in my opinion. So, might not do that. Warrior helmet, I don't think so. We are a little low on armor, but don't think that's what I'm looking for. Sure. Take that. Alright, we're good to go here. I want to take the guy on the right out first. This guy. Keep in mind, I do have the Triangle of Power, so I need to try not to get hit too much, if I can help it. Alright, mission not accomplished so far, but that's okay. Maybe I'll just take this guy out, because it seems like he's the one that just wants to die first. There we go. Alright, so honestly, to me, not a very hard run at all. That was a pretty middle-of-the-road run, I would say, in my Elemental Old experience. It can go worse, it can go better. But that will generally be around where it will be at. And, yeah, to me, it's very consistent. It's one of the easier wins for me in my current rotation of what I play. So, and just to say, you know, we'll do a quick stat recap. As you can see, in that battle, the Taser is the king. The Taser is the thing doing all the damage to the bosses, so it's also another reason starting Taser is not so bad. I mean, if you're facing, you know, on this run we faced only one elite, but most of the time you'll face 3 elites, or 2 to 3 elites, and the Taser will serve you very well in those fights. You still want the Shivs to clear out the other enemies, but if you want to actually kill the elite, Taser goes a long way to helping towards that. And then let's see, so those only ended up doing about 6,000 damage. Wasn't really worth me picking it up, but hey, we do it for the memes. 308 materials gained. Not bad, not amazing either. 27k out of Scared Sausage. That is more than I thought it would do. I would give props to there. 7,000. That is less than I thought it would do. I thought that would do more. I guess the Shivs were doing the majority of the AoE. And what else do we got here? Any other stats? 962 out of the piggy bank. I'd say that was worth it. I'd say that was definitely worth it. 211 out of the metal detector, worth it. Coupons, worth it. Recycling machine, kind of almost not worth it. But like I've said before, if recycling machine is not worth it, then that's a good problem to have. That means you got good items to take. And let's see, 26 regen out of that, not bad. Any other stats? Didn't we have like the monkey? Yeah, what did that give us? 82 HP. It's okay. We didn't get hit that much on this run, so. Then 495 out of 2 bags, pretty good. So yeah, oh, and just to show the, yeah, so we're just at 100. So just want to make sure people don't think I'm like playing at a lower difficulty or some stuff, because yeah, I'm sure that's something people might think about if they're like struggling with a character and they see a really easy run, and if something's not adding up. I just want to make sure that that is not on the table. Anyway though, as always, thanks for watching. Hopefully that was helpful, and until next time, peace.